What the fuck? The Substance might just be one of the craziest horror films I've ever seen in a good way. I remember seeing a trailer for this film about a week ago and I was thoroughly impressed, but then Chris Struckmann came out with a review of this and I just had to go watch this. If you haven't seen his review yet, please go ahead and listen to what he has to say about it, because he has some in-depth knowledge as to what this film is about. Things that my peewee little brain just couldn't comprehend at first until he brought it up. Because after watching this film, I walked out the theater and I just had that face where you're just totally flabbergasted, just totally in wonder and lost, just that 1,000-yard stare, and I didn't know I don't know how to feel about this movie. I just know that it was awesome, but fucking horrifying at the same time. We follow Elizabeth Sparkle, portrayed by Demi Moore, who's currently a fading celebrity. Within an industry filled with disgusting, sexist men who are always looking for the younger woman, Elizabeth Sparkle discovers a black market drug that promises to create a younger and better version of herself. This drug is known as the Substance. And of course, Elizabeth Sparkle, desperate to maintain her youth, her status, her fame, she takes the Substance. And there comes Margaret Qualley, who goes by the name Sue and is most definitely a younger and better version of Elizabeth Sparkle. Yeah, I walked out of the theater with my mouth wide open and just completely taken aback. I just didn't have anything to say because it was just so wild. I mean, what the fuck was that ending? Holy shit, that is not what I was expecting. This film might just be 2024's best horror film because, my goodness, the body horror in this movie is fucking crazy. From the visual to the practical effects, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, everything here just looks so terrifyingly good. And that's largely thanks to the beautiful production that happened here. I mean, the cinematography is just so on point, along with the sound design. My goodness, this movie truly is unique because of the style that's being presented here. It really takes its time to make you uncomfortable, feel disturbed, and grossed out. There's a lot of tight shots, a lot of close-ups of just people eating sometimes, and the sound, I mean, my goodness, it was gross ASMR, and that's the whole point. And like what Chris Struckmann pointed out in this review, this movie is not subtle at all with its messaging, but it does not spit in your face about it. The theme never takes away from the overall story and plot. The story being Demi Moore's character pushing herself really fucking hard, trying to maintain her fame, her youth, her status. So as we follow Demi Moore's journey into madness, there's a lot of interesting messaging about the sexism in Hollywood and the insane beauty standards that women hold themselves to, or men hold women to. But perhaps at the end of the day, the real theme or message is that you are your own enemy. How much of yourself are you willing to give up in order to obtain and maintain that fame, that celebrity status, the money? With all that and the brilliant editing, the cinematography, the music, the sound design, everything here just creates the most what the fuck kind of movie is this in a good way. This movie somehow shows body horror in a beautiful way, and it is just horrifying because on one side you're appreciating how this looks, but on the other side you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Demi Moore and Margaret Qualley give brilliant performances as usual, and of course, oh my goodness, Margaret Qualley she's just choosing all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, I just saw her in Kinds of Kindness earlier this year. Now she's in another crazy, unique, different kind of film. I mean, mad respect to her. This movie does not hold back at all. This is true rated R kind of shit, and oh my god, I mean, this is what we need more of. And this movie is surprisingly long. I wasn't expecting it to go on for as long as it did, and I did start feeling the runtime around around like the end of the second to the middle of the third act. There was a moment at the end of the second act, or maybe somewhere early third act, I was kind of like expecting this to go a certain way. I thought it was gonna be ending soon and showing us some crazy shit, but no, the movie keeps going and it does some even crazier shit for the end. This ending is a combination of two classic horror films that I would really love to tell you guys, but I can't because it will spoil it for you. And my fucking goodness, it was horrifying, but glorious and beautiful, but disturbing. I don't know how to feel about that ending because it was just a total what the fuck? What was that? What is happening? if the substance does not earn an Oscar for at least something, or 2 or 3 things, because holy shit, this film is filled with all kinds of award-worthy shit. We're gonna riot. We're gonna fucking riot because this film deserves to be recognized. It deserves all the attention right now because this is one of the most unique horror experiences ever. Don't miss out on this one, y'all. It's been a while since we got a really good American horror film, and my goodness, we need more of this kind. From the style to the plot to the story direction to the characters, everything here was just refreshing, 100% refreshing. I just could not predict where this movie was gonna go. Alright, that's enough of me. I'll catch you guys next time.
What you say, what you